In a dramatic shift in Nepal's political landscape, a 35-year-old rapper-turned politician is now emerging as the leading contender to become the country's next prime minister. Balen Shah, popularly known simply as Balen, first rose to fame as a rap artist who openly criticized Nepal's political establishment. Today, he stands on the brink of leading the country, a remarkable journey from music stages to the corridors of power. His rise comes after the resignation of former Prime Minister K.P. Sharma, who stepped down following massive youth-led protests in Nepal last September. The uprising turned violent and left 77 people dead, triggering a major political crisis. At the time, Balen posted a blunt message on social media directed at young voters. "Dear Gen Z," he wrote, "the resignation of your killer has come. Now your generation will have to lead the country. Be prepared." Months later, that message appears to be turning into a political reality. Nepal held its general election on 5th March, and although the country lacks reliable opinion polls, several political analysts and local media outlets believe Balen is the frontrunner in the race for Prime Minister. If he succeeds, it would mark a historic political shift in the Himalayan nation. Nepal, a country of around 30 million people, has long been dominated by traditional political parties and older political leaders. But Balen's popularity, particularly among young voters, is challenging that decades-old system. Balen first made his political mark in 2022 when he contested the Mayoral election in Kathmandu as an independent candidate. Running on a campaign slogan of "Time for Change," he defeated candidates from major parties and became the mayor of Nepal's capital. As mayor of Kathmandu, Balen focused on practical urban issues. His administration pushed for improvements in waste management, better city infrastructure, and improved access to public services such as healthcare. Supporters say these visible changes helped boost his credibility beyond social media popularity. However, his tenure was not without controversy. Rights groups, including Human Rights Watch, criticized the city administration for allegedly using police to seize properties from street vendors and landless communities during urban enforcement drives. Despite the criticism, Balen's popularity continued to grow, largely driven by his strong social media presence. With more than 3.5 million followers on Facebook, he communicates directly with young Nepalese, often bypassing traditional media outlets. His unconventional background also sets him apart from Nepal's political establishment. Born to a father who practiced traditional Ayurvedic medicine and a homemaker mother, Balen developed an early interest in poetry that later evolved into rap music. Influenced by global hip-hop icons such as Tupac Shakur and 50 Cent, he used his songs to criticize corruption, inequality, and political elites. One of his most famous tracks, Balidan, meaning sacrifice in Nepali, became a viral hit and captured the frustration of many young citizens. In the song, Balen raps about speaking truth to power and challenging the country's ruling class, themes that later defined his political campaign. Earlier this year, Balen resigned as mayor to contest the national election and joined the Rashtriya Swatantra Party, led by former television presenter Rabi Lamichhane. The party positioned him as its candidate for prime minister. The party's manifesto promises sweeping economic reforms. It has pledged to create 1.2 million jobs, double Nepal's economy to $100 billion, and raise the country's per capita income from about $1,447 to $3,000 within 5 years. It also aims to reduce the mass migration of Nepali workers abroad by creating better opportunities at home and providing nationwide healthcare insurance. For millions of young Nepalese frustrated by unemployment, corruption, and slow economic growth, Balen represents something different. A new generation challenging the old political order. But analysts say that if he does become prime minister, the real test will begin afterward. Running a country is far more complex than managing a city. Nepal's administrative system has long struggled with corruption, bureaucracy, and political instability. Much of Balen's success will depend on the team he builds and his ability to reform the country's institutions. Still, his rise already reflects a powerful message. In Nepal today, the anger and aspirations of a younger generation are reshaping politics, and a rapper who once criticized the system through music may soon be leading it.